Good morning and happy Digital Learning Day 2017. It's February 23rd, 2017, and our Digital Learning Day celebration today is a little get to know the Office of Innovation for Education. So we'll have this recorded and available so that if you want to share it or look back over it for any of our resources, you can do it at any time. So first of all, I'd like to tell you one of the primary goals of our office, and that is to create a statewide learning community where members can learn, teach, and realize shared goals through innovative strategies and shared programs. Collaborative channels for communication and sharing of knowledge, ideas, and experience are vital for schools of innovation to succeed. We look forward to collaborating with you and expanding the innovative learning community. And just already this year, 2017, compared to last year, we saw the number of schools interested in innovating double across our state. We saw our fall summit nearly triple in size, and we're expecting even more out of 2017. So we're located on the University of Arkansas campus in Fayetteville, Arkansas. We travel all over the state to support and network with schools, and you can learn a lot more about what we're up to on our website. So I want to share that with you now. So if you go to Innovative Ed, that's the word innovative, then ed.org, you can learn a little bit more about us. Speaking of about us, my name is Crystal Beshears, and I'm a School of Innovation liaison here. And I work on a liaison team with 4 other folks. And then we also have another side of our office that does data and assessment and supports the state and schools in that way. So if you go to our website, you can learn a little bit about current schools of innovation under the About tab. You can learn the primary purpose of the schools of innovation and the plan. You can also learn how to become a school of innovation. And one of the questions I love to get from our school districts and schools that are interested is, why might you want to be a school of innovation? And what we find with that is that we have schools that are realizing that despite their very best efforts, they are not able to meet all of their students' needs. And so they start looking for creative and innovative ways to do that. And if you just scroll on through our website, you can see some of our frequently asked questions on the left side. And then also a little survey. If you've got a few minutes, we would love for you to complete. We've got some other webinars that we've loaded here. Some schools that we really love to learn from. You can connect with them through our website, such as the Kent ISD in Grand Rapids. If you go to events, we like to post conferences that we're interested in here. And then we also post information about our upcoming events, such as our Education Innovation Summit in 2017, which will be held in September in Little Rock. And then a really exciting resource that we offer on the web. Again, I am under the Events tab, videos from our 2016 Summit. So shout out to students and the media department in Pea Ridge. They helped us capture these from our last summit. Got some really great presenters that are captured here, such as Michael B. Horn, Betty Berry, Don Sabisky, Judy Perez, Harry Dickens, Stacy Smith from the ADE, and Megan Slocum from Springdale Schools. And the list goes on. So we've got some really great resources here for you on our website. If you go back to our tab under resources, we've also got links for teachers. Some really great videos. If you're looking to just get your teachers to start thinking about innovation, and if the innovative practices that you're considering or that they're considering, what they might look like, you can scroll through our website. We also encourage you to just start with the conversation of, we know we want to innovate, but we don't know what we want to do. And from there, just step back and really think about the why. So if you can be really clear about why you want to innovate, why your school wants to innovate, why your community, your students, your teachers, your parents want to innovate, starting with the why is going to really help ensure that as you plan for innovations, that you're choosing something that is correct for your unique school community. So while we have a lot of resources available for you, what you'll find when you work with us is that we'll always bring you back to the why. We've found that schools that jump in because they've seen something or heard something really works for innovation. If they're not clear about their why and they don't know how it will serve the needs of the students that they haven't been able to meet thus far, we find that they end up needing to do a lot of backtracking. I'm still just scrolling through here, showing some resources on website, a really great talk from the creator of Khan Academy. We also link to our Facebook page. We also have a Twitter account. We have a page under our resources tab just dedicated to videos. Again, you can find not only 2016 Summit videos, but also 2015 videos. Taking you back to our About page, if you click on Innovative Pathways, this is a resource that we have used and really appreciate from the Learning Accelerator and 2 Revolutions. And it talks about different pathways for innovation. So as you think about your why are you innovating? What needs for students are you wanting to meet? What do you believe in about education, and how will innovation help you with that? We really encourage you to think also about the different entry points that are available for your school. As you do that, you can think about some of these leading factors that drive innovation, such as leadership, communication, resources, existing structures and processes, capacity, policy, and your learning agenda. In our research and work with schools, we have found that creating and nurturing a culture of innovation is essential for transformational change that is sustainable. So what we find with our schools that are successful in their innovations is that they continue to ask their why, and they continue to iterate. They also continue to think about entry points that become available as they're working. So while they may have started on one initiative in 2015, it may be that for the upcoming 2017 year, they are working to really refine that innovation, or they are working to add on another innovation type that they're finding would really support their students. For example, one of our schools in Arkansas started off, it's a high school, and they started off with 1 flexible day per week for kids. So kids attended their classes as they typically would on an A/B block schedule on Monday through Thursday. And then on Friday, they had a day that was flexible where they could work with their teachers, they could work through digital curriculum, they could work ahead or go back to some things that they hadn't mastered using a digital platform. They could make a test if they had missed anything. They could collaborate if they were working on projects in classes with other students. And what they found was that flexible day was so successful, and the students and the teachers were so appreciative of what it allowed them to do that they ended up looking back at their schedule over Christmas break and looking for ways they could add in even more flexibility to the structure of their week. So that's an example of an innovation that started small. Their why was that they knew that the traditional pacing of the Monday through Friday class was not meeting the needs of their students. And their belief was that it was their responsibility to meet the needs of every single kid. And so they started experimenting and innovating with ways to do that. And as they saw some success, they started to look at additional ways they could continue to support all kids. So I've talked a lot about where to start and what to think about if you're interested in innovation. If you want to go back and look here on our website, we've got just a great little paragraph here. Where do I start? And these are lessons that have been shared with us by early innovators. We call them our pioneers. Figure out what or whose needs you're trying to meet. Figure out your innovative learning solution before you select technology. So we really see technology as a tool. It's not the innovation. Consider the student fit, the teacher fit, the community fit, the leader fit. One size does not fit all. Monitor and measure efforts and results. And then if you click here on read more, you'll see a little bit about that, a little bit more to learn about that. And so the last one, monitor and measure your efforts and results. Our schools of innovation, when they write their innovation plan and submit it to the State Department, they write goals, and they are responsible for monitoring and measuring those goals. And the expectation is that they're continuously in a process of transformation led by innovative ideas. So they're not ever trying to get to a certain point and then be done. They're always in a cycle of inquiry. They're always in a cycle of improvement. There's always a group of kids that they could reach better. There's always things that they could do for their kids as a whole, for the whole school, that they could do better. Okay, I'll show you one more thing. If you go back to our home screen, you'll also see our blog. One of our goals is to encourage our teachers and our schools that are innovating to start to share. So as you can see, we've got an opportunity to add some here to our blog. So if you are interested in being a part of that, please reach out to us. And then there's actually one more thing I wanted to show you before we close today. If you go back to our home page, we have created an online network called iHub for educators. And we want to encourage our schools. You don't have to be a school of innovation. We want to encourage our schools across Arkansas to join iHub. This is a great place where you can post information. We've organized it by the topics that folks are interested in, so you can easily navigate through those. You can see we've got information here on growth mindset, information on executive functioning, some photos of schools and conferences that we visit, and just really a whole host of resources. You can search for resources. You can prioritize notifications. So if there's something you're really interested in, you could set it to a high level of notification to ensure that when someone posts on that topic, you are alerted. If it's something you just want to post and you don't really want to follow back up on it, you just want to put it out there. I know sometimes I'll put resources out on iHub while I'm thinking about it so I don't forget to do it later, but it's not really something I necessarily need to follow up on. You could set a notification to a low priority. Well, thank you so much for joining the Office of Innovation for Education on our Digital Learning Day. I hope that there's something new that you learned or a resource that really jumped out at you. If you need anything at all, please reach out to our office. You can call us at 479-575-4499. If you're in the Northwest Arkansas area or you're visiting the Northwest Arkansas area for any reason, we also encourage you to come by and say hi and work with us. We love to work with schools. We love to come and visit and see what you're up to and talk to your students and your teachers and your community. So thank you so much for joining us today, and have a great day.